Are you thinking about selling, but you need to buy and you're wondering how you do that, especially in this market? This is Ben Larson with Engel Völkers South Bay, and I put together a series of videos that tell you 12 ways to buy and sell at the same time. So check out the first one here and be sure to watch the others as well. I can tell you that's one of the biggest questions I'm getting. There are people that would be willing to sell, but the question is, where do I go? Everybody hears that inventory is low. That's a reason they should be selling, but where are they going to go? How are they going to find something? And there's a number of strategies that we have to overcome that. And that's what I'm going to talk about here today. Ways that you can either make offers that are non-contingent, or actually ways that you can sell and buy and make it as smooth as possible, at the same time netting you the most money on the sale and getting you the most money on the buy. So let's get started. Number one is just selling and going into rent. I know that's not ideal. Depending on whatever your situation is, it's just selling, moving into a rental, packing things up, moving it twice. Not always the easiest way to do it, but sometimes that's the best way. Usually the way that's going to net you the most money, because if you're selling without a sale contingency, you're going to attract the most buyers and you're going to get the most offers and probably the highest price. Buying these days is almost impossible to do with a contingency, but if someone is going to consider it, you're going to have to almost overpay just to get them to consider it. So not the ideal situation there either. So if you could save a few percent on the sale, or you can make a few percent on the sale, you could save a few percent on the buy, that's going to net you a good amount of money. Usually it's worth, a few weeks of living in a rental. Maybe you make a vacation out of it. What I tell people that a lot don't think about is, go get an Airbnb or a VRBO, something like that. You can make a little bit of a vacation out of it. And hopefully it could be a few weeks, it could be a few months, but in the long run, it may be worth it. It'll get you that house so you're ready to go. You don't have a contingency. You have the money in the bank from when you sold. So a lot of moving companies will actually take your furniture, take your belongings, everything. They'll pack it up. You can put it in a pod or something like that. Move it into storage. Keep it there for a few weeks and just have what you need on you. And then when you find your new home and you buy it, then you move everything there. So you're almost kind of really only moving once, but you are in a rental in the meantime. So anyway, that's the first option. Hopefully that was helpful.